Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's assembly. It's Thursday, the 3rd of December, and today is International Day of People with Disabilities. About 1 billion people around the world live with a disability. On the 3rd of December each year, we celebrate International Day of People with Disabilities. In 1981, the United Nations proclaimed this as a recognised day for the celebration of the achievements of people living with disabilities all across the world. So what is a disability? A disability is any condition of the body or mind that makes it more difficult for the person to do certain activities and interact with the world around them. This could be a physical disability, a mental disorder, or a learning disability. So today we will be thinking about how to appreciate the similarities we all have and valuing diversity. So we're going to have a go at some activities, and I want you to think about how they make you feel. For the first activity, I want you to look at the chart and say the colour, not the word. So for example, the first word is yellow, but the colour is green. So have a go at saying the colour and not the word. Pause it here and have a go. For the next activity, I want you to have a go at counting the black dots. And finally, I want you to look at this picture. Do you see a face or an Eskimo? You might not all see the same thing. Were any of these activities frustrating or difficult for you? Okay, let's look at some people with disabilities. You may recognise some of them. Daniel Radcliffe. You may recognise him for playing Harry Potter. He has lived with a mild case of dyspraxia for his entire life. Dyspraxia is a common neurological disorder that affects motor skill development. At 31 years old, he has trouble doing some things, including tying his shoelaces. And growing up, champion swimmer Michael Phelps was continually criticised for his inability to sit still and was diagnosed with ADHD when he was 10 years old. He used swimming to help him find focus, and he went on to win 22 Olympic medals. 18 of those medals were gold. And Beethoven is one of the most influential and well-known composers of all time. At age 26, Beethoven began to lose his hearing, and eventually he became deaf. He continued his work as a composer after his hearing loss. Julius Caesar, one of ancient Rome's most famous figures, Caesar was a general and statesman. He was the first commander of the Roman army to invade England. Caesar had epilepsy, which is also known as seizure disorder. And finally, Albert Einstein was a well-known theoretical physicist, author and philosopher who became one of the most known scientists of all time. He did not talk until age 4 and did not learn to read until he was 9. I want you to pause the video here and I want you to think about, if you had a disability, how would you want to be treated? So pause here and have a chat. And remember, one of our values at Stebben is respect. We are all different, and therein lies our strength. Everyone's contributions matter. I want you to all have a really lovely day, and I want you to think about, when you're talking to people, whether they have a disability or not, to ask them what they can do and not what they can't do. Have a lovely day, everyone. Bye.